Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He might want another play. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buckeyes had it with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Using his legs, it's Peoples. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Looking downfield at St. Clair. Touchdown, Ohio State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Under fire. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And that receiver had nobody around. That's got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Man, they can barely see the 1st down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to pass, it's Montgomery. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Going to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Finding open areas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 on that play and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He wants it all. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Plows through the defense. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another guy. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Might be changing the route. To the air. It's St. Clair. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Buckeyes will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to take off. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. That'll close the gap to 14. They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the...
There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
Back to pass, it's Montgomery. There's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher. In the line of Chase Young, the closest. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch and stride inside the 15. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff to Jones. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown. They're up by 10 over Cal. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Not a lot of good plays for 3rd in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Hoosiers have taken it inside the 20. Caught behind the line. It's Pickett. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it back from inside his... Got a little room. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some...
Breaks into the open. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll toss it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Slams it ahead. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and
Turning it on. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box, so that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. At the 45, on his way. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to add another.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Stealing a score on special teams. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Neil boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. Had to settle for the field goal.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. And I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback making checks. That was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Under fire. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This defense has them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Got a man, it's Peoples. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
2nd down coming up.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Sayed. Lets it fly. Makes a catch at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Racing down the left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. They boot it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad.